Tony Stark vowed to burn every one of those criminals to the ground, along with every weapon ever stamped with his name. Only after he confirmed everything had been reduced to ashes did he activate his escape system and burst out of the firestorm. But he didn't get far. The Mark I armor couldn't sustain long-range flight. He crashed straight into the desert. Armor fragments scattered everywhere, yet the core protective structure remained intact. And that was exactly what kept Tony Stark alive. Soon after, a military helicopter spotted him in the desert and brought him back home. The first thing he did after returning was decide to build himself a stronger heart, a new arc reactor capable of generating 10 billion joules per second. With a far more powerful energy core, Tony Stark began designing a more advanced suit, the Mark II, with JARVIS assisting him. He re-engineered the entire Mark I structure. He stripped away all the bulky components and heavily upgraded the flight systems. After 11 straight days and 37 test runs, Tony Stark finally mastered flight control. A $1 million sports car was partially burned during testing, but he didn't care because he knew one thing for sure. The Mark II had succeeded. With JARVIS online, the armor began assembling itself automatically.
At your service, sir.
The Mark II suit locked onto Tony Stark's body piece by piece, each component aligning perfectly with his movement patterns. Excited, Tony Stark fired the thrusters and the Mark II shot out of the facility at incredible speed. With improved mobility and JARVIS AI assistance, a bold idea formed in his mind. He flew over the city skyline, then suddenly shot straight upward into the sky. He wanted to test the absolute altitude limit of the Mark II, but once he reached around 8,000 meters, extreme cold began freezing the armor surface. Systems started shutting down one by one. The thrusters weakened. Even JARVIS could no longer reboot the system due to the low temperature. The situation became extremely dangerous. In the final moment, Tony Stark manually activated the de-icing system. The armor reignited at the last possible second, and he narrowly escaped a catastrophic crash just in time.